Today is the fun part. Let's go ahead and finish Pixie. Welcome back to our channel, and today we are going to finish Pixie up. That's right. What I've done from the time I seen you guys last is I did go ahead and tried to sand off the shine. I did not get it perfect. There was just no way. I couldn't find the sandpaper I've seen that you're supposed to use is 1,000 grit or 1,500 grit, and at my local Walmart I could not find that. I'm sorry, you guys are seeing I'm just dressed ridiculous. I've got Christmas pants, a summer tank top on that's got a Mickey Mouse Says Love, and then black Mandalorian socks. So you can tell I'm not on camera. Anyway, so I couldn't find that. So what I used was an emery board, not embroidery, an emery board, and I just kind of went through and did small circles and tried to sand as much of the shine off as I could. And then I went ahead and did a coat of this stuff. It's called acrylic silk. I just got it at Walmart, matte finish. Fast drying, non-yellowing, seals and protects for indoor and outdoor use. It's almost on everything, and so I thought I would try it, and it feels like it's not, sticky or anything, so I think it might actually work. I know on Blythe videos, they're all the time talking about Mr. Clear, and so I don't know. That's what I could find locally. I also did grab, and I don't know why, because I don't know if I use it, but I already have this, just some matte varnish, liquid matte varnish. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but just in case, I grabbed it. I also have got a couple of tattoos, hence like the ones on my hands, for my granddaughter that we are going to put on the back of her neck plate. I have also got some brushes that I already had handy. I bought a while back, but they've never been used on paint, and so that way it won't get any discoloration on her skin. I also my daughter got me these for my birthday, with a notebook of black paper, and so they've never really been used because I haven't figured out what I want to do, so they still got sharp tips, so I'm going to use that, some of these on her. I also grabbed a couple of makeup sponges, and then the most important part is I got these soft pastels. Now these pastels, and I'm just doing all this from what I've seen online, by the way. I have no idea what I'm doing, you guys. We are learning this together. Anyway, the pastels are like chalk form, and so I got these, and I got a little bit of water over here, and I've got paper towels. So that is a fun thing that we are doing today. And I got my little box over here, of course, that I've added the little tin that Mama Cheryl sent in the last Happy Mail. And I think I'm going to try to put some of these beads on Pixie when we get her done. So the first thing I wanted to go ahead and do is just, let me set those, is just get some chalk colors over here. And so I know that I do want to go ahead and maybe do a little bit of this rust color, and I've already pretty much used this emery board. I'm not going to use it again, so I'm just going to just shave off a little bit of the rust color. And anyway, that's what I'm going to do for a minute, you guys, is just get our colors set up. Alright, so I went ahead and I did a little bit of brown, a little bit of red, a little bit of the pink, a little bit of the purple, and some white. I have no idea what I'm doing. And so I'm going to go ahead and just tear this makeup sponge and just tear a tip off. And I want to just kind of get a little bit of blush color on my chalky thing, and I am adding a little bit of red and just kind of creating like a little blush color, kind of like a little rusty blush color. And so let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm going to add a bit more pigment. It doesn't have a lot of pigment, and so I didn't do any of the white. Let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, I think it is making a little bit of a difference. Just kind of rubbing it on and just trying to give her a little bit of color on her cheeks. Okay, I want to go ahead and do a little around her nose. Give her just a little smidgen of color. I can see the difference. I don't know if you guys can, but it's like we're adding a bit more color to her cheeks. And I'm sure we just, and you know what, let me change her eyes. As you guys can tell, I did also paint her eyelids a metallic kind of rose gold. It's not meant to, hold on you guys, sorry. I wanted to go ahead and change her into her brown eyes, because as you can tell, some of the varnish got on them. These are the colors, which I'm glad this is the color I had on her at the time that happened. So that way I won't use her like orange colored eyes. And so, alright, I'm just going to sit here and just work on blushing a little bit. And hopefully you guys enjoy watching. I'm so sorry, you guys, if you guys could see Trixie. I told you, I had to bring the sound back for that scream. I told you I have a cat that snores. And she does, she snores. She has like allergies and stuff. That's the best way to describe it. I mean, she is like always snoring and stuff. And so she just like made a funny sound. And it like just scared me half to death. It sure did. I am liking the way that looks so far. So I'm going to continue on with the blushing, and then I'll come back when I'm doing something different. Alright, so what I've done so far is I went ahead and blushed her lightly, and then I also went with pink around her eyes, and I also blushed her back plate. So now what I'm doing is I attempted to make a like crease color. And so I want to just take the brush and I want to just go around her creases. Kind of like, and I don't know if that's even a good, maybe I need more here on my little brush here. I'm just kind of mixing some colors together to kind of get like a crease color. There we go. And so I'm going to just go around her nose with the crease color. Yeah, I like that. Around her nose. It's not anything that I'm doing to this is not like a major, like, oh my goodness, like you just slapped on paint. It's not like that. It is really light. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm just trying to bring out her shadows a little bit. And so that is what I am attempting to do. And so I'm going to go ahead and go around her nose, inside her little nostrils, her Cupid's bow, and all of that. And so I'm going to get that done, and then we'll come back and take a look at what we look like. All right, you guys, we are back. So I went ahead and blushed her ears and her back plate so far, and I went ahead and added some color to her face and gave her some eyebrows. Ridiculous eyebrows at that. I know they are. I cannot do eyebrows. You know, whenever I did makeup, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, whenever I did makeup, I did not do eyebrows. And so what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a couple of these pencils. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go around her eyes with this pink pencil. Just on the inside of her eyes is what I want to do, is just go right on the inner lid. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm doing. I'm just going around the inner lid with this pink pencil. I saw somebody do it when they were customizing a Blythe, and so I thought I would do that, and so let's go ahead and do that. Now what I want to do is I just went around her eyes with the pink. That's all I did. And so now what I want to do is I want to take a white pencil. Oh wait, and I wanted to real quick, let me do her little lip crease right there and inside her little nostrils, even though she doesn't have any because I don't have tools. Anyway, I want to take this white pencil now, and I want to just go ahead and outline her lips. I think maybe do white on just her bottom, around the bottom of her eye. And so I'm hoping by doing the white, it is going to give her an impression that her lips are a little bit fuller than they actually are, because I did not necessarily carve. So I'm just outlining her lips with the white, mainly right here on her Cupid bow, top lip especially. All right, and then right here just to maybe make her look like her eyes are a bit wider. This is why I wanted the eye mechanism out. I think if the eye mechanism was out, it would have been better. Okay, so I think, let me see, I think that's all I want to do to her face, tied up in her strings. And her face will pretty much be done whenever I do another thing of varnish. But now what I want to do is I want to do her back plate. And that way whenever we go to varnish, I can varnish the whole thing. And so there is her face plate done. It just needs a coat of the varnish. But before we do, I want to do her back plate. And so I have seen people do it with tattoos. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my initials on this side, the number 1, and then 2025, and then I want to do a butterfly. And so I think before I do anything, I think I want to go ahead and add these tattoos. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put it so the butterfly would be here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet this piece of paper towel. Yes, I am. I'm trying to do, whoa, and not wet myself, which I did a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, and so I think it's going to look like, figure it's going to be backwards, right? So I want to put it like that. Okay, so then I'm going to take this wet paper towel and I'm going to hold it on it, and let's just see if this works. I will be back if it works. Alright, you guys, the tattoos is a failure. So that was a failure. But I think I'm going to go ahead and say she is done with what I want to do. Pretty much. Clean off her eyes. Like I said, I'll close her eyes, but I got them on these eyes for a reason. Anyway, this is her face with eyebrows and everything. And with a little bit of makeup done. If you notice, she's got a little bit more pinky. And then the tattoos wasn't a success, but I went ahead and drew a little butterfly on her back plate and put number 1, 2025, and my initials. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to spray, go outside, and I'm going to go ahead and spray them a couple of times with this to seal in what I've done. And then whenever we come back, we're going to put her back together and put her head back on, and then we're going to go on to doing her beads and cutting her hair and then getting her dressed. Yes, we're that close to being done. So let me go and do this, and I will see you guys back here in just a little bit. All right. I went ahead and sprayed a thing of varnish on the face plate and the back plate, and so we will take a look at that here in a little bit. But I thought what would be good is if we went ahead and gave her an, oh my goodness, why did that come off? Okay, well, I gotta make sure that that goes back on. I don't know why that came off, but I'm sure it's important, so I will make sure it goes back on. Anyway, her hair is way better, you guys. So much better since I washed it. And who would have known that she was more of a redhead than she is a brunette? Yes. So anyway, as you can tell, I don't know if you guys can tell from looking at it, but it's real choppy. Like, it's chopped off here, and it's also chopped off here, literally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take up this top part here. I'm going to try to do this, and I figured we could just take up like, it's all going to be one length. So I am going to do that. So I just want to kind of get a good, and then I'm just going to put the hair up, you guys. Okay. Haircut. And what I'm using, you guys, for her hair is, let me do a little bit more. Anyway, what I'm using is an old lava lamp that doesn't work. Yeah, that is our putting the hair up. Okay, so I'm going to have to hold this very still. And I just got some water and conditioner in this bottle. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just spray. And I want her to kind of be short. And so we're going to go ahead and turn her like this. And here we go. No going back now. No going back now, you guys. Okay, so I want her to be pretty short. So I'm going to take off this much. You guys, I will come back with the finished result. Alright, you guys, here she is with her haircut. I tried to layer the bangs a little bit, but of course I am not a hairdresser. So, yeah, anyway. Anywho, there you go. So, this is how her face, her back plate turned out like this. It ran. The colors ran, so that wasn't the right pencils, so I need to investigate that, or maybe just use acrylic paint next time. But I did go over it with an ink pen, and that way my stuff can be seen. And her face, I mean, I could see like her eyebrows and stuff now, which they're sloppy. Oh my god, you guys, I obviously don't know what I'm doing. And so maybe just a little bit more color to her face. I don't know. What do you guys think? So let me get my little screwdriver, you guys. Oh, I'm so nervous. Here we go. We're gonna put her back together. So let me get my little screwdriver. Oh, I'm trying to get my little screwdriver. It's going everywhere but where I want it. All right, and so we are going to put her back together. And so this little piece came out of her head for whatever reason, so I want to make sure I get it back on right. And obviously it only goes a certain way, so figuring that way out, and I think that is the way. There we go. So it just popped right back on to her head. Okay, so next thing I want to do is I want to make sure and put the sleepy-eyed string through the big hole in the back here. Okay, make sure it's not tangled, and then the white cord through the, I'm trying to do this where you guys could see the round hole that it was originally in, making sure neither string is tangled. Okay, and so make sure I got it where you guys can see it. Okay, and then I'm going to take her headpiece, which it all just came apart really easily. And it is literally just fitting right down into this groove. Okay. And then I want to put the back plate up there. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, so... Alright, you guys. Let me... What am I missing here? Her body, I know, needs to go in. So let's go ahead and attach her body. And it just goes in like so. And so I am going to make sure her body's in. Okay, so that's first and foremost. So we do got her body in there. Alright. And then her headpiece just is going to pop in like so. Sorry, you guys, let me. So I am basically just popping it together and making sure none of her hair is in the grooves. And so I am putting, like I said, it back together. Anyway, let me do this and I'll be right back. You guys, I did it. Here she is, all put back together in one of the dresses that Mama Cheryl sent. Yes, here she is with her little shoes, and her back plate is designed by me. She is the first one. She wasn't that easy to get back together. Her scalp wasn't that easy to get back on. But anyway, here she is. So what do you guys think? I don't know if she looks very different. I'm not too sure. I had a lot of fun. And she's got eyebrows. So that's all that matters. But I saved the fun part for you guys. And that is doing her beads. That's right, you guys. I definitely want to use some of these beads that Mama Cheryl sent. Most definitely. So let me look real quick. Alright. So I can automatically see these blue ones have caught my attention. 4. And we'll go 5. Well, there are different color blues. So let me make sure I get the same colors. There we go. There we go. 4. Let's see. Let's do one more. One more. And then one more. There we go. So those will be those beads. And then, ooh, I'm really liking like these green spacers. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 5. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For this side, okay. Oh, let me adjust my leg. Alright, and so that is what I see so far in that. So let me seal this back up. Now we're going to go into this. And let's see what we can find. So I definitely know that I saw in these one little things that my granddaughter left. Let me take some out real quick. I saw music. Here we go. A music note. So I do want to add that to one side. And then I think I want to add that to the other side. And then for their endings, I think with her, I want to go with, let's go with this like teal blue on one side, and then it's going to be her toppy knot on the other side. Alright, so, oh, here's a yellow one. Let me just stick it in there. There we go. Okay, so I definitely want to go ahead and do this pull cord first. So we're just gonna go ahead and make sure you guys are in frame. Okay, let's do this. All right, you guys, and here she is, all finished. I can't believe I did it. So this string, I wish, I still can. Hold on a second, I'll be back. All right, you guys, now I can officially say she is done. I shortened up the pull string a little bit. So let's check it out and make sure she works. Okay, because these are not going to be her eyes, because those are the eyes I used when I was working on her a lot. So let's check it out. Okay, so okay, and then sleepy eyes. Okay. All right, I love it. Okay, I'm going to leave her with green eyes. Anyway, there she is, all done. Her beading, I put the little music note on the end of her beads because she's the music producer. and a little heart charm. So yeah, so anyway, thank you guys so much for coming along on Pixie's journey being fixed. About the only thing I fixed is I gave her sleepy eyes, and yeah, I gave her sleepy eyes. So she did get sleepy eyes. Let me check my cords here, make sure. Anyway, I probably should have put it through the other hole. But anyway, and she got a nice little decoration on her back faceplate. And so I'm happy with her. Anyway, thank you guys so much. If you like it, please give us a big thumbs up. And while you're down there, why don't you go ahead and subscribe. And well, until the next video, everybody. Bye.
Under the sun, it's Rebecca's Cloud Kids.